Hey there, actor friends. It's Michael Kostroff. I was just talking to my wife and telling her I didn't know what I wanted to do a video about today. And she said, have you done one on sustaining during the run of a show? Keeping up your concentration and your enthusiasm and your commitment to your performance. And I went, great idea. So credit to Jenny if you enjoy this video or find it useful. So as the performances rack up, if you're in a run, first of all, let me just preface this by saying high-class problem if you're employed and as an actor, or even if you're not being paid, if you're cast in a role and your challenge is to stay up and concentrated and excited about it. High-class problem. But it can be a puzzle. It can be a little bit of a puzzle because of the repetition. And I have a couple of thoughts on this. When I was on the road with Les Mis, I hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of performances, and I loved doing it. But what I would sometimes do to re-inspire myself, and this is, I really recommend this, is I would go to the theater early and watch some people filing in to see the show. Like I'd go an hour instead of half hour or whatever. And see people getting their tickets and noticing that some of them dressed up or some of them were elderly and might be seeing their last show. There might be a little kid, in a little suit and tie or a little party dress, seeing their first show, And there are people, regardless, who made a plan to come tonight to this one performance. And then I'd be out on stage and I would picture those people, those specific people, and just kind of give the show to them. It helped me remember that while it's repetitive for me, it is a one-time experience usually for the person in the audience. And that got me excited because it's a unique experience for them, even if it's not for me. The other thing I sometimes do is choose a slightly different mental angle. A slightly different mental angle, nothing that's going to change the show significantly, but a different emphasis for myself, There was a production I did of Wild Party, and I played one of two producers, and every night we look at each other, we go, okay, we had a fight on the way over here. That was just, we launched from there. Or, okay, this is the fanciest party we've been invited to as producer. And we just sort of pick something that would sort of charge us up with a fresh inspiration. But the other part of this is this. Many, many people the world over go to work and don't feel inspired or thrilled or uplifted, and they go do their jobs. It really is okay to just do your job. That doesn't mean fool around. That doesn't mean phone it in. That doesn't mean get lazy. It doesn't mean forget your cues, please God. But it does mean that if you're not what we call feeling it, if you're not like deep in it one night and you're just doing the show, and you're doing it well and doing it responsibly, the show has a tendency to carry it along for the audience and to deliver it to the audience. The whole package of it, the story, the script, everything sort of, it still can work. It still works. It still works. So to not vilify yourself if there's a day that you're like, okay, today I'm just doing the show. I'm just doing the show, doing my show. I'm going to do it, but I might not be at the top of my, plugged in, inspired place. And in a long run, even in a medium long run, it's understandable that some of the performances will not be your most inspired, and that's okay. You get another chance to rediscover it the next day. So I will just say also don't give up. It's very easy to start to get mentally lazy in a show, and I like to search for ways to just kind of pivot in some mental way that makes me go, oh, I'm in the stream. I'm on the ride today, and I think that's a fun challenge. I think that's a fun challenge to do that. Um, Share your thoughts. Uh, Actually, I'm going to ask if you would post this week because last week there were no posts and I started to worry that people weren't seeing these. So do just let me know you got this. Some of you. That would be great. That would be helpful. All right. I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.